me is perched on the top of one of Torin's horns right now.
That's fair.
His big fuck off horn.
Yeah, but kind of prominent. No, so it's understandable.
Who
Made
has the
for
bigger
cricket.
fuck off horns though? Torin or Oriana?
Well,
I think Torrance got her in like height, but Oriana's got him in like mass.
Yeah, because Torrens are like long and tall, but like Oriana's are like I think they're like fatter and like twisty. So yeah.
There's also 4.
No, yeah.
I
She
two,
wanted
but,
them
like,
4-horned
they split
goats.
To
Does she?
Val hated
Oriana
every
bleed?
second of having to draw that.
Mostly because I couldn't articulate exactly how you wanted me to draw them.
Can Oriana bleed?
Leap?
Yeah, can she bleed?
Like, meh.
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 But can Oriana?
I did that as Oriana.
Oh, okay.
Meh.
Does she scream like a goat?
Don't like
So, how great would it be if Oriana has like a really deep goat scream and not like a high pitched girl scream?
I hope so.
that's
Thank
canon
you.
now. You guys brought that upon yourselves. That's canon now.
That's fair.
I'm there.
Who desires the baths?
I do.
For it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for being a little bit annoyed my brother still won't forgive me for being a bit of a bully as a child?
I mean, maybe. It depends on what your definition of a bit of a bully is.
In short, my brother was always the nerdier one of the two of us as a child and a young teen. And as a child and a young teen, I was a bit of a bully towards him. In all honesty, I never meant any of it maliciously, and I never let him go to sleep upset with me. But I used to tease him. Oh God, I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I didn't think it was anything good. Okay. And I never let him go to sleep upset with me, but I used to tease him a lot about his hobbies, mainly the anime, TBH. We both played...
So, the way like they put that is, I never let him go to bed upset at me. So, I don't like that wording.
Oh, well, yeah. You see, it's okay because they're manipulative.
Yeah, what I'm picturing is, like, he's, like, angry with, the OP, and, like, the OP is, like, just wants him to, like, get over it already. So just like, hey, just forgive me, I didn't mean it, and he wouldn't leave him alone until he was like, okay, I forgive you, like, and the kid's, like, obviously not meaning it at all. We both played video games together, but anime is something I never really got into, so I used to tease him a fair bit about it. But, like I said, I never did it maliciously, and I honestly didn't think it affected him
That's malicious, you dumb bastard. Like, I understand you're stupid. Like, you have a small little pea brain, and you probably don't know what fucking calculus means. But, that's malicious. Like, just understand. When you act like dickbag, you are dickbag. Does not matter if you wish to be dickbag. If you shoot someone and kill them, you killed that person, even if you didn't mean to,
Yeah.
If you do thing, you did thing. Intention does not matter. Especially when you're teasing someone over liking something as benign as fucking anime. Like, dude,
Yeah.
what was this back in the 90s?
He's 26 now, and his younger brother is 23.
So, yeah, I guess back in the 90s, huh? Well, no, this would be the early 2000s.
No, it would be the 90s. I don't know, because they were, yeah, it would be like the early 2000s.
Yeah, kind of. Like,
I had to map that out.
It's a little bit in the 90s too, I guess. It goes a little bit, it seems like, so.
Mm-hmm. Throughout the years, we slowly grew further and further apart until we both went off to university. And honestly, that's when most of our communication ended, apart from the holidays where we'd come home to family. He's always
And you
been...
never know, and you never thought of maybe because you were a dick to your brother for a long time.
Hmm?
Like it only occurred to you afterwards that maybe you were a cocksucker.
Yeah. He's always been cold towards me since, and I figured that's just the way he is. He's still a huge anime/video game fan, but I have absolutely no problem with it at all. I think it's really cool that he can be proud of his own interests, and TBH, both anime and games are super popular now, so it ain't a bad thing to enjoy
Wow.
them.
There's that TBH thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking about something super, when someone's acting like what they're talking about is a super important, but they'll add TBH to it because they're fucking assholes.
I also like how, he's like okay with it and won't make fun of it now because, anime and video games are popular now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna point that out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 26 now, and he's 23, and he still hasn't forgiven me for the years I spent teasing him. His birthday was yesterday, and I got him Devil May Cry and an anime poster. It's a popular anime I know he's always loved. He was super thankful, but I knew something was off from the way he looked at it when he unwrapped it, but I let it go until after dinner.
Well, yeah, because he was probably waiting for you to fucking shit on him.
Yeah, he probably thought you were mocking him because you had been for years and never apologized for it, sounds like.
Hey, here's your anime poster, you fucking nerd. You like this, right?
Like, I know we call each other, like, nerds and weebs and shit, but, like, we actually do that jokingly.
Yeah, we all are nerds and weebs.
We're all in on the joke, is the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all consent to said joke.
Says the weeb.
Y'all are fucking nerds.
Weeb.
Shut up, Ryan.
Damn. God. We were sat with Dad in the garden for a while, and when Dad went back into the house, my brother let it all out on me. He said that I made his years as a teenager miserable because I didn't give him the freedom to like whatever he wanted, and he used to cry himself to sleep because he knew he was a weirdo. He isn't, LOL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
fuck
person
this guy.
You
is...
can't just say LOL and pretend it's cool.
Yeah, this person is an asshole. Like an actual douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have been on 4chan for years. And probably even went through an ironic Nazi phase. I can already tell.
Wait, is this I thought this was a girl.
That doesn't change anything.
Girls
Yeah.
can use 4chan.
I've known plenty of girls that would literally go to 4chan just so they have like some kind of like they felt like they were edgy, basically. If that makes any sense.
It just feels very foreign to me.
They want to be edgy and not like all the other girls.
I'm not that much of a douchebag, so I'm sorry.
No.
Just from the way that the person is typing, I'm assuming it's a man, but I could be wrong.
Never know.
He's relatively popular in uni and definitely not an introverted, shy guy, so IDK where that came from. Apparently, he felt embarrassed to enjoy anime just because of what I was saying to him, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, because you did it, like, every single day, you fucking prick.
Yeah, every single day, and you're the older sibling. You dumb bat. Like, are you, like, actually mentally fucking deficient? Like, have you never, ever, 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 ever once read a single book in your entire life? Has it never occurred to you that maybe you were a profound influence on your younger siblings' actions and tastes?
Like,
Man.
of course it fucked with them. It was his formative years.
And now they have self-esteem issues because one of the people they trusted to care about them didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I cared about him. No, you fucking didn't. Oh, well, you sure as shit didn't show it, you cocksucker.
I told him.
It doesn't matter. One second, Val. I'm sorry, but like it's It doesn't matter what you think inside if you don't tell someone. Literally, what you think does not matter if your actions do not back it up.
Mm-hmm.
Your intention doesn't mean a goddamn thing. Okay, Val, keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay. I told him that he's always been free to like what he wants, and he should never be ashamed of his hobbies. He wasn't having
Then
it.
why'd you tease him for years over it?
Because it was funny, lol.
It's funny you say that.
Weeb.
He wasn't having it, lol. He called me a hypocrite and said that I'm an asshole who made him feel like shit
Post.
for a long time.
You know what rage face I'm picturing right now?
What?
That one where it's like the troll face, like you mad bro face, but then underneath it, it's a guy that's crying viciously. You know, he's like really angry and crying.
I just dropped my mouse.
So after having a go at me for like 30 minutes, I was really pissed off that he still isn't over it. It's been like 10 years, and what I teased him about was never that bad. I'm really pissed off.
23. So if it's been like 10 years, you're telling me you were doing this to a 13-year-old. No wonder he's fucking pissed. Like,
I'm really pissed off that he isn't letting it go, and is essentially throwing away our relationship as brothers just because I made fun of him as a child. Am I the asshole for what I did, or am I the asshole for being angry now?
No, you're the asshole for a lot of reasons. Like, you're just, like, in general an asshole, it seems like. Like, it seems like you're a cocksucker that does not understand that your actions have consequences, and you're really angry that someone you care about doesn't give a shit about you because you never gave a shit about them openly. How about this? Get off 4chan, take your hand out of your pants, and how about you tell your brother you love him and you're sorry for everything you've ever done, and you wanna try and make it up, and you understand if you can't. How about you actually give a shit about him for once in your life, instead of thinking automatically he loves the ground you walk on? You piece of shit. You dumb fuck. Stop going to 4chan. In fact, get off Reddit. How about you stop using the internet until you learn how to communicate with people in real life? Then you can get back on the internet. If you say TBH one more time, I'm breaking your fucking fingers.
if they say lol one more time, I'm gonna snap their neck.
Well, I'm going to take your fingernails, one by one, then I'm breaking your fingers. And then, if you keep doing it, I'm sawing them off.
Do you not like it when I use TBH?
It's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
That's different. He's like using TBH to sound like it's all casual and shit.
Yeah, like it's not a big deal that he like tortured his brother for like 10 years.
Yeah, when people use TBH in serious situations to obfuscate their feelings, to basically make themselves seem like casually dismissive or ironic about something, that's when you're a douchebag about it.
Yeah, when I'm talking about superheroes and say TBH, it's not the same as, oh, I'm so like I may have done something that hurt somebody I love. To BH though.
TBH though, they kind of deserved it.
Do you guys want to know what his Reddit username is?
Go for it.
He posted it under a throwaway account called Time to Forgive 93.
Nope.
No.
Aw, guys.
Right back.
Shouldn't he just be forgiven?
No. Time to suck my dick.
Yeah.
Did Sam leave?
Yeah.
Are they feeling okay?
They didn't say they were feeling bad. They just said that they had to BRB for a second.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the exact one I was looking for, but this will work. This is what that guy looks like.
See, I clicked and I saw that picture that Sam posted, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I clicked it and I saw the picture of Oriana and I was like, what? Wait a minute.
No, it's in my server.
There,
Yeah, I see that. That's exactly
I
what it
clicked
looks
on it, and now everybody can see it that's watching.
Wait, is this been recording this whole fucking time?
Yes.
Christ.
I asked when you got back if everybody was okay if I started recording.
You have to understand, I probably didn't have my headphones in when you said that.
Oh, rip. But if people want to see this beautiful art of Oriana.
I mean, it's not of Oriana, but I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's basically Oriana.
That's basically Oriana. I hope.
Slams hands on desk. Val's is better because she actually has legs in it.
What?
She has gleet.
Glee, not good enough. We need the whole leg.
I scream. Andrew, do you want legs?
Do I want legs?
Yeah.
What would I use legs on for? Like, would I be faster?
No, but you'd make a clip clop song whenever you walked on something hard.
I don't know about that. I don't want to draw. I don't want to draw that much attention to myself. You know.
You don't want a clip clop?
You should put in the full
I mean, he doesn't
picture
need.
of Oriana again. So.
Yes. I mean, he doesn't need, legs to do that. He could just wear heels and they'll make the same sound.
Hate that.
Andrew, wear
The
horse
whole
heels.
picture of Oriana's right here, so I'll open this.
Val, do you still have that picture of that comic with the centaur wife?
I don't think so.
Take a look at those
unfortunately.
legs.
Look at those legs. Oh, I do love Oriana's big ol' fuck off horns.
Take a
though.
look at that snout.
Gleg.
Take a look at that snout.
I scream.
And this is the Eunice that Val is drawing, and it's so pretty, and I can't wait till she finishes it.
Really wonderful.
Me right now.
You right now?
It's me.
There's Val.
It's me, bitch. This is Andrew.
That's fucking true.
Huh?
Perfect sound effects.
You know what I'd also said?
What?
Andrew,
Yes.
not right now.
Sorry.
I'm the monkey.
I had to say I found that page while I was reading like a shoujo manga.
What are these things you put in chat?
Bad things. I'm the monkey. I'm the monkey. Andrew is the human.
What would?
I already said I was the monkey.
We can both be the monkey.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you're a monkey,
Yes.
but I'm Grookey.
And here's
Spider-Man
Toy.
meme.
Look at all them scales. Look at them fuck off dragon feet.
Fits.
Are
I
they
do love Torrent's art.
are they dreets? Dragon feet?
Yes. Weird dragon-like claw feet.
His tail is thick.
Oh boy.
Thick.
Thick.
Andrew, how does Torrin feel about having his tail be called thick?
You probably take that very literally and not mind.
Probably.
I'm sorry, Val, but I'm just now. But again, I'm just remembering the that one centaur wife, Omake or whatever. And when she finds those centaur slippers and they're shaped like human feet.
I think about that too sometimes.
And the
Everybody,
guy comes home. And the guy comes home and she's really excited to see him, and she runs up to him and he just sees those big old fucking feet just flapping around.
Large.
Stop.
I'm looking at Vivian. I'm showing them Vivian. Vivian's there.
No. No.
Who are you showing?
It's recording right now, so I'm clicking on everybody's art and showing it off. That all the art Val did.
Oh, okay.
And Vivian is thick.
No.
Vivian's got fat titties.
Ah!
You can't call her. You can't call them a snack if they ain't thick.
I hate that my own meme is being used against me.
Why? You like to draw thick girls. Like, I don't see how that's, controversial.
There's no problem with the fact that you like fat titties, alright?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ryan.
Val, I like fat titties.
I think we all like fat titties here.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Sam, how do you
What's
feel
wrong
about
with
fat
fat
titties? Yay or nay?
Thumbs
Stop
up.
saying
Yeah.
fat titties!
Andrew, your opinion on fat titties?
Demonetized!
I mean, I very obviously love fat titty.
Why do you...
There you go.
I mean, I love Val, so
Why is... Okay, no need to bring my titties into this. Get out of here.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you draw reflections.
Get out of here!
Andrew.
I
Now it's
pull
gonna
out a
be
gun.
Andrew's turn to be shadow banned.
Yeah.
Andrew rolls with disadvantage.
Andrew rolls
Oh.
with disadvantage plus.
Ooh.
Fuck it. So finally, me and Tori are on the same level.
Harry, why does she get disadvantage plus?
She, what?
Because he said that Vivian and Torin are on the same level.
No, he said now that he and Torin are on the same level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Temporary hearing blindness.
It's fine.
What?
Okay, are we all here?
Yeah, we're all here.
For inspiration this session, who can tell me something that happened last time?
Andrew cheated.
We do big fight.
Torin kicked ass. You cheated. You kept, like...
Not as Thea.
Oriana cheated a lot.
Yeah.
And then we
If I-
killed that guy.
If I had just known what the fuck if I had remembered what the fuck Rage did, that would have been that bad.
And then
But no.
we
I got
ruined that man's life and burned down his shop with him inside of it, though I theorized that he made it out and it's just horribly disfigured.
Oh,
He
so
lost a leg. Most
Oh,
of his
so-
arm is like necrotic right now.
so he's Dark Man now.
Yes. I don't know who Dark Man is, but I'll agree with you.
He's Liam Neeson.
Who's that?
Oh god damn it.
Liam Neeson.
Don't name celebrities of me. I don't.
Liam
He needs
Neeson,
to
the
find
guy
a son.
who has recently gotten in trouble for wanting to go out and kill somebody.
No
Yeah.
idea.
He had a racist moment a few years ago and decided to tell everybody about it for no reason.
Yeah. It's...
You said he needs to find his son, and I thought of like the guy from the video game who's looking for Jason.
No.
Jason!
No, it was Taken, the guy from Taken.
Jason!
You know those movies?
Oh, needs to find his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. Vague face, but I understand now.
Find you, and I will kill you.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's roles in most things now are he needs to find someone, and that's pretty much his character.
Vivian.
Okay, back on top of what?
Okay, we need to all form a line. A conga line. That's all I was thinking, since we're almost all in a line. Except for Thea and Vivian. Oriana, move Vivian.
The chicken refuses to conform, though.
No, the chicken is the leader of the line.
Which way is the leader?
The in front of the dog.
Oh.
He'll accept that. Okay, so anything else anybody want to remind me of that happened last session?
We ruined that man's life, stole all of his shit, and burned down his shop. I think I said that. And Thea joined us, and we gave her a great axe +3. And Torin did really good in a fighting the championship thing, Dragon Ball.
He did, Yu Yu Hakusho for a little bit.
Yay.
Yeah, I won the dark tournament. I won the dark tournament, but unfortunately Tagoro got away this time, I guess.
Yeah. Actually,
Fine.
I'm Tagoro.
And
That's
then
fine,
we all
Tagoro's too
surrounded
powerful.
him and clapped and said, "Congratulations! Congratulations!"
Congratulations.
Hey, Torn hasn't
Congratulations.
self-actualized like that yet. It's fine.
Congratulations.
I don't know. I just love that one of the last scenes in Ava is literally everyone just congratulating Shinji for realizing that he doesn't have to be depressed.
No anime spoilers.
It's 20 years old. It doesn't even
Now we
matter
have to
anymore.
censor you. Oh, now you're censored.
Actually, it might be more than 20 years old now. I'm not
Censored! Censored!
Zoe, was it like 25 years old now, something
I
like that?
have no
Andrew, I
idea.
censored you!
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah, you,
I said censored.
that's how you censor things. You just shout "censored" at them.
That's what people that unironically say they love the First Amendment thing.
Andrew, why?
Fuck those people. 1995.
Okay. No more anime in here.
It's kind of impossible now.
I think Torin needs to leave then.
No more talking about animes that exist in real life.
Torin, the
Why
shonen protagonist.
Yeah, Torin's a shonen protagonist.
We're getting off track here.
He's a shonen protagonist, and he
That's
has like
it.
4 girlfriends.
I'm gonna banish you.
Sam, Ryan, are you implying something?
It's fine.
Anyway, so we have like a whole bunch of stuff now that we didn't previously have that was super expensive, and we also got a whole shit ton of gold, and yeah.
Yeah, we got like 7,000. We got over 7,000 gold, close to 8,000 gold, didn't we?
Oh, hell
Hang
yeah.
on, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
7,590.
591. Yeah.
Tell Timmy I love him.
He went upstairs with my dad.
Goodbye,
Oh.
Tony.
You run.
Yes.
Okay. Now where
how-
are you guys going?
Do you know how much experience I got for all that, Val, or did we all get experience from that?
You didn't get any experience for that.
Bastards.
We got a lot of shit from it, so
Yeah, we're a little OP now, maybe.
You make sacrifices.
Fine. So what you're saying is I don't get any extra experience, but we did get all this cool shit, basically.
yeah.
Yes.
We have
By the
almost
way, Val.
3 times the amount of money we had previously.
Oh my god. Next time we won't have to make an outrageously dumb bet with someone to get our cool shit.
But we might anyway.
We probably will anyway. Yeah.
But we probably will.
What were you gonna ask me?
Oh Val, for the stone that I have now, for the elementals, how many do or the golems, how many do I summon?
It's 1 per day. isn't it?
Just one per day?
Yeah.
It also needs to be like touching the ground, right?
Yeah, you gotta like throw it on the ground.
Throw
Well, that's
it on
easy.
the ground.
You know, I have like weird skills for that kind of shit too. So, for like earth-based skills and whatnot. So we're all good here. Is it called a golem or earth elemental?
Earth elemental.
It's a fucking golem.
I mean, essentially.
Yeah, just not Jewish,
It's a friend.
Maybe Torin's a Jewish monk.
Is he?
Probably not. No.
Okay, you guys, you don't have any business anymore in Waterdeep now that you've, like, ruined the merchant's life, do you?
We should probably leave, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell, like, Eunice turned to everyone. We were never here.
There's just gotta be that one.
This. We should probably go.
As we get on a carriage, there's that one detective that's watching us leave, just watching us the entire way, writing down notes and shit.
Vivian hops on her pony and, like, slaps its butt and says, "Yeah!" And it runs.
It doesn't run that fast.
It's a pony.
It can run a decent amount, you know?
Just not right now.
Is
He tried.
Waterdeep the closest place to the river guard thing?
I'll be real with you. I have no idea where you are in relation to the map, because
Yeah, you
it
kinda
doesn't
just
give
made
me...
up. You just made up Waterdeep pretty much like out of like a couple suggestions they had in the book, right?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So how about we say
Thanks, book.
that it was halfway between? Or something.
Yeah, alright, I'll buy that.
Yeah, do you want to give us do you want us to do another travel montage, or should we do the whole thing this time?
Nah, because that'll also require me, like, pulling shit up, and you guys just go to water. River Guard Keep already.
Just get there.
Let's go!
Also,
Yes?
should Torin, tell Thea about what the fuck they're actually doing?
Yes.
In that
Have
case.
an anime recap. Oh boy, I still wrote all over this fucking place.
Actually, we probably should. I mean, we're several episodes deep here, but,
We haven't had a really good explanation for anybody
for the
watching.
plot. Because, yeah, if anyone that's besides us is going to ever watch these things, understand, the module that our DM, Valerie, is using is called Princes of the Apocalypse, but we have slightly modified a few things, because one of the characters, mine, Torin, is, directly affected by this, and it's very possible other members of our party are as well. We're not sure about that, though. Who looks at Oriana.
Dabs.
That's
What? Wink.
But in that case, when Val gets back, I'll ask her exactly where we are in the moment, and then when we get the time,
I'm right here, what?
are we in the carriage now, or what are we doing?
Yeah, you're in the carriage right now.
The carriage not going. All right. In that case, all right. So, Torin, sitting in the carriage, faces Thea after asking her if they can, talk about where they're going with her and all that. Since we've had to leave Waterdeep very abruptly, moments after she's like, "Yeah, let's fucking team up and shit." But anyway,
She saw us burn down that building.
huh?
She didn't fucking care.
yeah.
But he has taken a clump of earth with him, a large clump of earth, and uses his ability Mold Earth to create somewhat crude but fairly decent imagery, using the decent artistic imagery, using the earth, just to have good visual examples for Thea, because some of the stuff he's about to explain is
Story time.
That's beautiful, Torin.
I can't tell if you're being patronizing or not.
I'm not. Eunice is completely freaking sincere. Oh my god.
Igni perches on the end of Oriana's horn in preparation for story time.
So it just looks like you're floating there.
Yeah.
God.
Like 90% of the time she's masquerading as human. So
We need to draw her human form.
I'll get to it at some point. She can just make it a layer on the normal Oriana picture. But anyway, understand, Thea, that the pilgrimage I spoke of is somewhat involved. It is somewhat involved. However, as I said, it is fraught with violence, danger, and much treasure, as we found out. Although that's not exactly important. I I am named fully Listener Torin. I come from the monastery of the Grand Eye, and from a long lineage of warriors who, essentially, have been trained since the day we were born to avert some kind of apocalyptic scenario that we have been forewarned of for generation after generation. My parents were the same, warriors of the Grand Eye, though I did not know them. And while at the monastery, I learned of many things and many theories as to what we were going to fight. Have you ever heard of creatures called the Princes of the Apocalypse?
Fuck no.
Understandable.
Have you heard
Until
about Earth
recent-
Cult or Air Cult and shit like that? You know, these assholes?
I fucking worked for one of those cults for a bit. They're fucking liars.
Excuse?
Yeah.
Which element did you belong to? Can you tell us about it?
I think it was them Earth cult douchebags.
The
Yeah.
ones with the masks?
Yeah. I set out from my home village because I wanted to, do great things, help people. And they were able to convince me that their cause would be doing that. And I found out that that was a lie, so now I want to fucking kill them all.
Valid.
Yes, incredibly understandable, because I want to do much the same. These cults with their ridiculous names, Howling Madness, Wind, or whatever, they have all created what I believe to be something akin to pacts with these Princes of the Apocalypse. We've only learned this recently, as unfortunately, there are several ways our world can end. However, this one I have already thought of. What they want to do, as far as I understand, in the monastery, is that they wish to create rituals to summon the princes into our worlds, and I believe many of the strange weather patterns we've been seeing all across our landmass recently are side effects of these rituals and the activities of the cult. Regardless of that, eventually they will summon these princes, possibly one after the other, maybe all at the same time, and this will result in the end of our world. However, I believe we have the capability to stop these cults before that
I'm gonna
happens.
kill you two.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They were pinging on your token.
Bastards.
There was his voice coming out of him.
Wow, no. But anyway, like I was saying, that will be the end, and that will be the end of our worlds. But we have, I believe, the ability to stop them before that happens. These cults, these organizations, whatever you wish to call them, they are separate and enemies of one another. Therefore, that allows us the ability to attack them one at a time. And, if I may be so bold, what I wish to do is complete their summoning rituals. Or, possibly, enter the realms of these princes, if so possible, and kill them where they stand. They have plagued our world for long enough, and I do not wish for any other generations to be forced to spend their childhoods learning how to kill to stop these monsters. So, instead, I wish to stop it here. And I understand if that seems like a daunting task, or if you think I'm some crazy scale boy. But
You are some crazy
Hang on.
long horse.
Long horse.
Fat horse.
Oh, no, that's a saving throw. Hang on.
Yeah, that is what.
Do I click on the
fucking
actual
horse.
stat for checks?
Strength check.
Yes.
The collapsed Tauren on the back. I like you. That's fucking batshit crazy. I'm on board.
Slender horses.
they're fucking Colossi now. We have to fight them.
Why are they getting bigger, Val?
Oh, just a roll 20 malfunction.
I would like
Oh
to
my
ask
God.
the giant rat who makes all the rules why this is happening.
He wants friends.
Was that Ingby asking? Ing. Ingy.
Igni, but no.
Iggy.
No, it was not. I just wanted to ask the giant rat who makes all the rules.
Igny knows the giant rat who makes all the rules.
Igni does know the giant rat who makes all the rules.
God.
God.
Iggy's in direct contact with the giant rat who makes all the rules.
Yes.
Does that mean she's also friends with the weed sheep?
Oriana, are you guys
Possibly.
seeing this?
I'm trying to ignore it.
There's
Oh!
the rat!
Igni waves hi to the giant rat who makes all the rules.
What's the
He Naruto runs.
Torin takes one of his extra sashes and wraps it around his horns just in case. Ah!
He puts his nose right on Torin's horn.
Eunice reaches out to try to touch the rat.
Roll animal handling.
He's not an animal. He's okay.
Roll
He's animalist.
Isn't an animal?
Roll religion.
He allows this.
Oh
In
my
fact,
god, that
like-
was a nat one, and I am
You know nothing of the rat.
I just think it's a giant rat.
Yeah.
It's just a giant rat. It's fine. You don't put up my fucking character sheet.
Torin, you know enough that you know that he makes all the rules.
Fucking picture of
Oh.
that.
That rat
You-
makes some fucking rules.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
Val,
rat
you know what'd be
fucking rules.
Val, you know what'd be amazing if you used? A
What?
picture of that rat, of that yawning rat.
No. That's the rat's cousin.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not art. A rat appreciates art.
Oriana, you just know that he, he's a rat.
Ah.
Igni knows him.
She is well acquainted, but that doesn't mean she knows what the fuck he does.
She doesn't know what he does for a living.
Yeah.
Igninos knows that he is rat. Oh god, none of you know the true religion of the rat.
Vivian roll.
Oh.
Shit, she don't fucking know either. She just knows that she must worship him.
Shit.
You know by nature that he is indeed a rat.
So I know by nature he is a rat, and by religion he makes all the rules.
Yes. Eunice knows by nature that he is big rat.
so he doesn't even know that he's a rat, a big rat. Just knows he's rat.
Yeah.
Oriana knows.
Oriana knows that he is big rat and chonky boy.
No!
Chonky boy. Thea thinks, damn, that big rat.
She's dumb, don't bully
I
her.
don't perceive nothing.
You perceive that he is indeed truly a rat. He holds no tricks.
Oh wait, no, I get
This is bullshit!
it.
You look at him, and you know that something is a little bit off, but when you kind of, like, zoom in on it, you see he's got, like, he doesn't have rat hands, he has, like, full-on people hands.
That's another 4 from my perception.
I got an insight.
You see that his people hands are also stained with blood.
Ah!
I would also like to. That's fucking. That's terrifying. What a fucking.
Jesus Christ, what is with my rolls lately?
I don't know. All I know is that I've got one hell of an investigation roll, so.
You investigate him, and you know deep in your heart that this rat has seen things, done things that you could never think to understand.
Unit points. You big rat, yes.
Big rat, yes.
Oh!
Arcana.
What is happening? Are we being...
We're doing it again!
We really want to know what the fuck is going on with this rat.
You know what? This is valid for all of our characters. They're trying to the best of their ability to figure out what the fuck is going on with giant
The rest
rats.
of you think it's just like a normal giant rat, but Thea knows that it is a magic giant rat, which is very different.
That's a straight 18. Thea
Yeah.
has +0.
God!
I wanted to sit
We cannot
Igni
survive the
on
rat.
top of the giant rat's head, but Shuto goes underneath us.
Anyway, Torin, you were telling Thea about what we're doing?
The giant rat starts running around the carriage.
Torin just kind of breathes in, breathes out, a little bit of electricity comes out. We're just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it.
The rat hears you say that shit and he immediately starts nipping at you.
Oh, come on!
Igni has started paying
There we
attention
go.
to the rat.
Andrew, you know that this is indeed a magical god. God rat.
This is a deity rat. A rat deity. Do I know what kind of deity it is?
No, you just know that he makes rules,
What,
and you must follow them.
what happens
Right.
if I give the rat peanut butter?
The rat, if you stick out your hand and you got peanut butter on it, he swallows your whole hand, and he just has his hand in your mouth, and he's sucking the peanut butter off.
What if we give him weed?
How are you gonna give him weed?
Let's give him another
Are you
chunk
gonna-
of nugget of weed.
Are you gonna get the rat who makes all the rules high off of the weed chief's weed?
Isn't that what the
I
weed
mean,
sheep
The
want?
doobies haven't seemed to gotten smaller for some reason. It's real weird.
That seems like a lot of cosmic power coming together at once.
Oh, I bet they know each other. They hang out on weekends.
God, they better, or else we're doomed.
Yeah. If you offer the rat weed, he just kind of sniffs at it with his little rat nose, and then he picks it up with his people hands and takes a whiff, and he inhales.
That's the good shit.
Yeah, and then he exhales and he starts nodding. He says, "Yeah,
That's the weed chief's weed.
I know that this is the good shit. Only one man can give weed this good."
And he's not even a man. He's a sheep.
Yeah, that's true. He says, "Thank you for this bounty. I'm high as balls now."
What the
Just
fuck
from
is happening?
smelling the weed.
Yeah.
Some
I don't know,
shit.
but Igni has been non-stop giggling this entire time.
That's true. Anyway, Torin!
He gives a gift and says, "Now, you make all the rules." And then he sort of skitters away.
What's the gift?
What's that?
Gift.
The gift is a tuft of his fur.
Okay. I put it up my pocket.
Should we check Arcana for that, Val?
Sure.
Yeah, can we find...
20!
Do we know what it can do? Yeah, I don't know jack shit.
You know that if you have this tuft of fur on you, you are able to make one rule. And that's all you know.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out later.
Taking another deep breath. One of the deepest breaths he's ever taken. His entire lungs filling up. And then breathing out so hard he almost sets the carriage on fire on accident using his lightning breath. Torin goes back to making his little, earth puppets, which before had actually been pretty crude renditions of each party member. And then what he thinks the gods might look like, they all kind of look like jellyfish monsters, honestly. He does.
You did that on the ground?
Dolls!
Yeah, he
Little
brought.
jellyfish monsters.
Yeah, he brought in a whole bunch of dirt basically into the carriage.
Okay.
Ignis like,
Um,
oh, that's cute.
After you make the dolls, a whole bunch of rats come like diving into the wagon, and they're like trying to take the dolls Torin made.
He just kind of lets him. He doesn't even fight. He just kind of lets him take him. He just kind of looks really confused. Like his hand. You know that one gif of Zac Efron from High School Musical where he's just going like, ugh!
Yeah.
That's Torin, just like, ugh, really? Hands up and everything.
It's fucking me up that one of the horses is bigger than the other.
Not all
Please
horses
make
look
them
the
be
same.
regular size horses.
Andrew!
What do you have
What?
against big horses?
Horses are terrifying, and you know it.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure they're not those fucking carousel horses.
Yes.
Round horse.
Oh! Equine orb.
Can you just delete the horses? I was fine with the carriage that was dragged by nothing.
Phantom
What do you
horse.
got against horses?
What do you have against horses?
They are witnesses to my crimes.
Exactly, fat horse.
That's me.
He prefers the term thick. Thank you.
Just like Torrent's tail.
Oh my god, they're chunky. They're chunky.
Anyway.
Just like my cat.
Whatever, that's enough exposition, Torn.
No, I think Thea, do you understand the gist? Because I think I'm about to have a panic attack.
We kill cultists and we kill their gods.
That is essentially it. Yes.
I'm on board. Yeah,
All
I like
right.
this plan.
All right. I'm glad. And I guess I should be more mystified at the idea that our newest compatriot is also connected to these cults, but at the same time, considering we were just visited by a large rat deity of cosmic proportions and power, I suppose that's just how our lives are now.
We aren't talking about that, Torn.
Can I talk about it for just a second? For just a moment?
I don't know, he might get mad.
Okay, you're right. Torin claps his hands together in a moment of meditation. I'm good. I'm alright.
So the horses are now walking backwards with their heads angled over.
What the fuck?
Please
They're
stop messing with the horses.
They're moonwalking.
Now,
Yes.
I'm tired.
Oh yeah, Thea knows how to drive. She's gay and can drive.
Oh,
A rarity among us.
So that means she has a really bad relationship with her father?
yeah.
Maybe.
It's either she has a really bad relationship with her father or she can't do math.
Hmm.
I mean, she is dumb.
She
definitely
cannot
can't
do
do
math.
She has 10 intelligence, like
Oh.
average intelligence. So she probably can't do math.
Like most of us here.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would assume Vivian has the highest intelligence.
Maybe I made a fucking magical microscope, apparently.
What's your
Yeah.
intelligence?
It's not very high, I don't think.
What?
It's more just because she's a mad scientist, really, let's be honest here.
Yeah, she's got 11 intelligence.
Oh,
Oh, then
Her
I
wisdom
think
is fairly high, though.
I might be the smartest. Then I'm 14.
Oriana's is also 14.
Vivian's got
I'm
18
15
wisdom.
Oh.
You win the wisdom war.
Yeah, I got
One of these
7
days-
I got 17 wisdom and 13 intelligence.
One of these days, Igni's gonna wanna know what her wing looks like under Vivian's microscope. Just gonna throw that out there.
Hell yeah. Vivian loves willing participants for her experience.
True.
You're gonna have to draw it like a freaking biology person will draw like a diagram of something that they're looking at.
Alright, right,
for the
kids.
rest of the way, Eunice teaches Vivian what anesthetic is.
Vivian understands the concept of it, but not why we need it.
That's our Vivian.
Where are you guys going now? Riverguard Keep or the...
Yeah,
Okay.
I assumed Riverguard.
Oh, and after a moment, Torin just actually finally starts talking again, no longer looking like he's about to fucking have a heart attack. And in conjunction with everything I just said, we are now heading towards a place called Riverguard Keep, where we believe there was another connection to our to one of these other cults there. We have several other destinations we must eventually reach, but you know, one can only be stabbed so many times before you have to go somewhere else to not get stabbed. However, unfortunately, I was indeed stabbed several times.
I stabbed you
And that's
several
it.
times.
You did indeed stab me several times.
You
They
did
were
it
very
pretty
good
good.
stabs.
I'm proud of you.
I'm playing.
Fuck.
Sorry. My aunt.
You good?
Yeah, my aunt was just tell me dinner.
I appreciate that Thea is basically just Yang.
She's basically what?
She's basically just Yang from Ruby.
Oh.
She's Yang.
Who's gonna knock?
Can we use perception to see if there's even anyone here and stuff like that, or if it's been recently used?
Hold on. So after you guys, like travel for a little bit, you do end up, where the map says that where Riverguard Keep is. And,
My stuff have been missing.
Oh, whoopsie. Hang on, I'll pull you over in a second. A small castle overlooks the mighty, Desrin River, which is a good half-mile wide at this point. A gatehouse and keep stand atop a low bluff, but the walls are built to the water's edge. On the riverbank, another low tower guards a boat basin where Neel boats are moored. The keep seems old and worn, but new timbers and shingles suggest that repairs are underway. A white banner with a blue gallant flies over the keep. The front gate is closed. Hold on a sec.
The front gate is what?
Closed.
The front gate is closed.
Okay.
The enemy's gate is down.
Give me a roll for perception to see if we can hear
Val
anyone.
is muted.
I have to pause for a second.
Alright.
I mean, Thea has a +3 great axe. She can just axe away at the door if we need to.
Whack whack.
Whack whack.
Let's see if we can hear anyone or anything first, and then we go balls in. Theoretically, Torin's literally the only one here with balls, apparently.
That we know of.
That we know of.
The puppy has balls.
You're right. Does the pony have balls?
No. The pony's been castrated.
The
Does it
chicken
have
is a
balls?
rooster, right?
The chicken is a chicken.
Which we've been using him pronouns, so
Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe the chicken's trans.
Maybe that chicken just has a non-standard identity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, Sam, you should know all about that.
don't assume. People will say cow when they talk about bulls, so.
Dabs.
Does Oriana think dabbing's cool?
Less so than Prin.
Prince so innocent. Eunice dabs.
I'm not surprised by that.
Not at all.
But Igni dabs.
Yeah, she does.
Does Thea dab?
Probably not. Oh, do you think it'd be a good idea for Torin to bring the severed head out?
You know, if they know who that is, and the water cult is here. However, it'd be really awkward if they weren't, and some other people were here. Hey, boy, what is that?
It's my friend. His name's Wilson. I know the dude's name is Thoreau.
This is
I
my
understood the reference.
this man here, his name in life doesn't matter because I killed him, and his name is now Dipshit McGee.
That's true. That's that dude.
Well, why'd you kill him, Dragon Boy? Because he tried to kill me and my friends, and also tried to end the entire world, but mostly because he tried to kill me and my friends. That's not exactly the order these things went in.
Friendship is what it's all about.
No.
You're gonna watch this movies with us eventually.
What is that from Descendants or something?
No, it's from My Little Pony Equestria Girls.
Okay, I might watch those. Yes, yeah.
Where they're like humans?
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a magical girl show, like for the final scenes of every movie, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep. I like the one based around music just because I like music.
Excuse me.
Some of those songs are real bops.
They are.
Fucking.
They
goddamn.
fucking go hard. Like,
Unfortunately, now all I'm thinking about is the goddamn Descendants, and I don't like it.
What do you have against the Descendants?
You know what Zoe, you know what I hope?
Mm.
I hope me and you both looked at each other's names on the screen right then.
No. I mean, you know I like the Descendants. I know they're bad, but I like them.
God, good Christ. Just, oh my god.
I would like you to educate me.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna ruin things for you.
But
I will say the Ursula girl, 110% needed to A, be a main character, and B, not the villain of the second movie.
oh, you're not wrong.
That's such a strange take. I guess it doesn't help, and it really doesn't help that actress is way better than the vast majority of the people that are there.
You could keep basically the same plot line and everything, where she just wants to get out of the island and is upset that she got left there.
Honestly, the first movie would have been...
But it's like, everybody's like, yeah, she's fucking right.
Yeah, and honestly, the first movie's story would have been stronger if it literally was about them trying to get her and, like, another character or something like that out of the place, and that's when they learned how to...
It's about them trying to get their parents out.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Fuck their parents.
I think that's kind of what that's kind of what that first movie was really supposed to be.
Yeah, that was the point of that.
Yeah. It's not very clear, but that is indeed, like, supposed to be the thesis, yeah.
The thesis is, you don't have to give a shit about people who abused you your entire life.
Yeah.
Eunice walks around.
Which isn't a
she's
bad
like,
thesis.
I feel like this part of the wall is really, really weak.
Only a little bit.
Honestly, one of the things that kind of fucks me up the most about those movies is that I couldn't tell you who a lot of the characters are supposed to be, even though, like, their entire identity is wrapped up and who
around
their
who their parents are.
yeah, and I understand that maybe. No, I don't actually understand. I watch too much. Like I understand that maybe me saying that Toku in a Disney movie, like especially a Disney Channel movie, are two completely different things. But at the same time, I just think of a Japanese children's show can explain characterization and things like that better than your movie. Maybe there needs to be a couple things changed. Because for one thing, I think the music's pretty good from what I heard. I didn't hear every single song, but I think maybe some of them could have had like stronger narratives around the actual songs themselves. If that makes any sense, because I mean that's how I think musicals are supposed to be.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Like if there's like if action movies are supposed to be about the build up to the action scenes and the action scenes themselves, should musicals like have their pivotal moments and their entire like characterization kind of be wrapped around their musical numbers, and then everything else that's in between is to support those numbers and getting to the next one? Like so you know way more about that than I do, so you can tell me if I'm wrong with that thought. But
No, that's
that's
about
how
right.
it feels like to me.
Musicals, like, I mean, if this was the 19 freaking 30s or 40s or whatever, that's not really the case. But like,
Yeah.
they fucking finally got what a musical's supposed to be like.
And yeah, I think, and from what I saw of the Descendants, they have that. It's just not very like strong. Also, those two lead girl characters had a intense chemistry, and it was kind of distracting.
Yeah.
They were very gay.
Yeah, and it's like Disney's not gonna let them be gay.
Yeah, I think you said, Zoe, it's probably because they're like really good friends in real life.
Mhm.
But holy goddamn,
But
like
no, and like some of the songs are straight up like
They're
that's
about
a
to-
love duet between them.
they're about to make out several times. Like their face, it's so
What?
close.
We're talking about the Descendants movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
there
we
is
watched
a
the
straight up love duet between them.
Yeah. Their duet in the second movie was just straight up a love song.
yeah, Val, you remember we watched the musical Hell of Those.
Yeah, we did.
Mostly against your will, I understand. But still.
Also, the rapping "Be Our Guest" is the worst part of those movies.
I think it's
That was
hilarious.
me. Do you have a
Oh.
problem with that?
Also, I like the Ursula girl song, her like villain song in the second movie. But I was but they did the windchime thing by having the black girl by having the African drum beat as the backbeat. I really, my guys.
I didn't notice that, but like, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
Uma.
I remember the Uma.
yeah. And it's just like, was Ursula like at most Ursula was like maybe like supposed to be someone from New Orleans or something like that. Maybe
voodoo style Haitian magic. I don't know.
Yeah, not exactly what I would call like Afrikaans or anything like that.
Mm.
I mean, I have no problem with Uma being black, but
No,
Oh, no,
that's not
no.
what he's saying. It was like,
yeah, no,
There's a
I
fast.
know what he's saying, but like,
Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's weird because if anything, they do portray her like she's like Caribbean maybe or something like that, or from like the islands. But then they give her like an African, like a literally from Africa kind of backbeat. But
yeah.
all right, I guess.
what if they had played calypso music?
Well, then we'd be talking about a different production at this point, I feel. What if they did something they would literally never do, though, Andrew? Oh, I don't know. Be better, probably.
Not be Disney.
Honestly, like they're not horrible or anything. They're kind of fun, but at the same time, I just feel like there's like a very strong idea they didn't capitalize on very much.
Like, I don't even like to say that they're like it's about the children of Disney princesses, because not all of those characters are Disney princesses.
Honestly, if it was
And,
a
like-
completely different like IP, it might do better for all I know, because less people would like be so focused on that part.
I'm so weird about the way they treat Lonnie, Also the way they had the naming conventions for their children. Like, let's just give our children the same but slightly different names.
I remember Val had some kind of comment when the daughter of Mulan showed up.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
Lonnie. And
Well,
how she
Val-
only how she only became what everybody else considered attractive when they made her hair shorter, curlier, and lighter, or longer, curlier, and lighter.
Oh yeah, not hair that her people traditionally have or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it had to be, become almost blonde. She wasn't pretty
Also,
enough then.
I'm pretty sure Lonnie is not exactly a Chinese name, but okay.
That's fine. They're all living in a freaking European country for some reason.
For some reason, yeah. Yeah, listen, the more I'm thinking about this, the more questions I have I'll never get answers to.
See, those are my problems with it, but like, yeah. Anyway, what's going on with this place, Val?
Okay. Since I sort of stopped before. A small castle overlooks the mighty Deserin River, which is a good half-mile wide at this point. A gatehouse and keep stand atop a low bluff, but the walls are built to the water's edge. On the riverbank, another low tow guards a boat basin where Neil boats are moored. Marooned? No.
Moored.
Yeah.
yeah, more dirt.
The keep seems old and worn, but new timbers and shingles suggest that repairs are on the way. A white banner with a blue gauntlet flies over the keep. The gate is closed. The front gate is closed.
Alright.
Torian, go knock.
Also,
Why
Ignis,
why must I go knock?
Because it's your quest?
I
Thea takes out her axe. I can knock for you if you don't want to.
Oh.
Just
No.
no. It's fine, yeah.
No, no.
does Vivian
Axe away.
like shove Torn out of the way and be like, no?
No, but she saw Thea took her axe out, and that's why she did that.
I mean, I don't know another way to approach this. Like, I don't want to be rude. We don't really. What do we know about this place? I forget. Like at this point.
You know for sure that this has something to do with like the cultists because you did find like, a map there.
Yeah, the water cult.
Yeah.
At the very least, that water cultist was part of this. Whatever's happening here.
So they're here. It's not like just part of their plan to like invade it or something.
Oh yeah.
We don't know. We just know that it's one of. We just know that this is important in some way, shape, or form.
Oriana, go knock and be sexy.
you know, do what you do best.
Is that all I'm good for?
No,
Oriana,
you're
we've
also
seen you.
a delight and funny and sweet, and I.
Eunice, come on.
What?
No, we're gonna beat around the bush here.
Oh my god. All of my gods, every single one of them. Oh, elder dragons of old, please. Actually,
What they
before we
say
go
about
on-
you and Vivian.
What?
Huh?
Hey, Val.
Hmm?
Does Vivian really have a religion or anything like that, or any metaphysical belief system or anything like
The
that, or
Bay
is she
Rat who
just
makes all the
mostly?
rules.
No, she is knowledgeable about religion because she finds it particularly interesting, but she doesn't really like have anything that she follows or deeply believes in.
Yeah, so she's not necessarily an atheist, but she does not follow any kind of like organized belief at all.
Eunice,
No, not really.
Eunice
That makes
has
sense.
just been telling her all about, all of her gods.
And she finds it very interesting. She loves it.
Ring Jesus. Ringius.
Her and Jesus.
Alright, Jesus.
Okay, so you said something was open though. What was open, Val?
No, I think she just said that like the
door is closed.
Oh, okay, so it is straight up closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
All right. In that case, yeah. Oriana, although typically I would be the one to go in first, considering we have absolutely no idea who is going to be here, and you are our most charming of compatriots. Would you like to knock?
They always underestimate a woman.
Also keep your
Shouldn't I
knock
get an
close.
advantage against like males then?
This isn't Fate Go.
Okay, well, Torin, you come with me in case I need something or I need that head you cut off.
We need to like have like a list of all the people we talk to, whether they're bi or gay or straight or whatever, and then if they're attracted to Oriana, she gets advantage.
We all have to pull our collective gaydar together to figure everything out. Instead of having gaydar, we need like gay sonar.
We just have to send Oriana and Torin up at the same time and see which one gets more answers.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair. All right, so everyone else, stay within eyesight of the door, but don't get too close just yet.
Depending on what they're into, Thea might help since she's wearing bikini armor.
You say to stay there, and Vivian's already like off, looking at stuff on the ground.
She's clipping weird shards of grass and putting them in a little plastic bag.
Yeah.
Where'd she get those anyway?
Eunice walks off, starts looking for a 4-leaf clover.
In that case, Torin's actually the one that knocks on the door, but
Torin, come up here and stand with me.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do like this.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
The keep's main entrance features a 2-story gatehouse attached to a round tower. Arrow slits look out onto the ground outside the gate. The gate itself is a double door of thick timbers reinforced by iron bands. So, are you guys, like, just very casually strolling up to the gate right now?
Yeah, we're playing it cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not trying to act very cautious right now, or anything.
Torin hasn't pulled out the head yet, so.
Yeah, we're not being weird, but we might have to get weird. Let's be honest.
Okay.
Also,
Clattering sounds and muffled voices come from inside the gatehouse. Then a human warrior appears at the second-story arrow slit directly over the gate. You can't see much of him, but he wears a leather jerkin and a black beard. Oh, and he has a black beard. Who are you? What do you want?
He wears someone else's black beard.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, Igni is still left behind.
No.
I'll
answer me, kids. Who are you and what do you want?
We didn't practice this.
I wasn't actually expecting anyone to ask questions. Oriana, ask them this. Oriana, ask them where this place, what exactly this place is, and if it is possible to come inside.
tell them we're looking for some lost souls on our journey.
Yeah. We're so sorry to bother you, sir, but we actually don't know, like, where are we? Is it possible we could come in and you could give us some kind of direction? Dude,
So,
roll.
hold on a second.
Turns out the guy literally just fires an arrow at us. Yes, we murdered them.
He kind of, like, scoffs when you say that. Look, kid, this ain't no charity place here. We don't...
Oh, then what kind of place is it?
Did you actually say that?
Yes.
And what business of that is yours? Get out of here. We have no reason to help you.
Throw him a piece of gold. Guys! Have you
What
never
would-
bribed someone before?
In that case, what would be your reasoning for helping someone?
he makes a very like funny face at Torin, but you can't really see that through the slit. He says, I don't get paid to sit here and help all you weirdos that come by the gate. I'm sitting here to do my job, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Then who does get paid to deal with all the weirdos that come by the gate then?
Me?
Then you are being paid. Sir, then
Who gets
Instead of
paid
us
to
bu-
answer our question?
Oh, okay. Andrew, my internet is a little bit bad, so I didn't understand that, Bully.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No, we weren't
Torm
saying
was
you
like,
were
"What
dumb.
you
We were
did?"
saying that guy is dumb, Val.
Okay.
Yeah, the way you made it sound, I was like I just like destroyed his entire brain for a second. Wow, I guess that would be me. You're right. Shit, go on in, kids. I guess. Just don't make any trouble. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you asked who does get paid for this?
Yeah.
No one. Now go away.
Can we talk to someone inside? We can actually pay you for a night of for some kind of service if so necessary. It's not that big of a trouble for us.
And he says, "Yeah, okay." And then he like shuts the hatch, and then you hear like stuff moving around for like a second, and then he opens the gate back up, and someone else, and and then you hear, no one else can help you, go away. And it's very clearly the same guy who's just sitting there making a high-pitched voice. Trying to be somebody else.
Hey, Torin.
Sir, speak from your diaphragm and try and make. You don't have to. Damn, this is bad.
Torin, just lightning breath him.
We don't know who's in there.
I mean, I guess.
Ugh.
Thea kind of reaches for her axe. Do I
Right.
knock now?
Wait. Can Oriana roll for persuasion or charm or anything like that, Val? If Sam wants to, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the goal here is you have to give me like a good reason why.
I have to go to
Let
the
you in.
bathroom really bad.
I mean, we're in the woods.
In that case,
I can't
in that case,
go
if we're not
out here
gonna.
with other things watching.
Okay, so by the way, Val, just to recap for my own brain,
Yes?
the person we went to that found the map was a water cultist, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and what was he doing on that shit? He was selling things, right?
Selling illegal stuff.
Selling illegal stuff, and as far as we understand, the only thing we know is that he was either going to come here or he is from here, right?
Yes.
Pretty much. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we have that map with us?
I would assume so.
Yeah, you do.
Well, then maybe ask that, like, say,
Yeah,
we hear we have reason to believe that,
I know I'm doing so. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. In that case, Torrent says, "Can you just tell us is this Riverguard Keep?"
He looks like he's like very obviously annoyed with you now because he's told you like to leave multiple times and you just haven't. But he says, "Yeah, it is. If you have some business here, then state it. Otherwise, go away."
Do we have any idea who the fuck that person was? Like, did we get did we have any like name for him or anything like that?
Actually, yeah.
Because I've totally forgotten if we learned anything about him.
Yeah, I don't know if like he straight up. No, he must have introduced himself to you.
Can we
Yeah,
just
he was
say
gonna
we
sell
knew
us
that
stuff.
guy?
Yeah, he was gonna sell us stuff until he realized we had until we were onto his shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Then we stole his shit.
Okay. So what are you saying exactly? His name was Sholar Quindril.
Quindril? Oh. Okay. We have we have some business from a man named fucking is that really his name? Sholar Quindril?
Maybe I'm pretty sure that I'm pronouncing his
I'm just
first
gonna
name
say-
correctly, but the last
Sholar.
one is a little bit of a question mark.
We're being sent here from a man named Sholar Quindril. He gave us a map, and we're hoping this is. And if this is Riverguard Keep, this is actually where we're supposed to be.
Okay.
Let's pretend to be just a little dumb, guys.
We're dumb.
Yeah.
Assuming he does not foolishly try to shoot at us here.
Eunice has been looking for fucking 4-leaf clovers and saying she has to go to the bathroom.
I was gonna say we could say we were like on the run from the air cult.
Well, let's do that. That's a good idea, but we'll
We
see
have
what happens.
information from the air cult to trade.
As soon as you mention, like Sholar, he sort of like had the little slit that he was peeking out like halfway open, but then he like fully opens it, and you see like his big ol' eye like peek through the slit. And he's like really looking at the map you have. He says, "Okay, if you had that, why did you lie?"
We don't.
You want me to be honest? You want me to be honest, sir? Torin kind of leans in as much as he can. We can't really read maps that fucking well. We actually have been lost for the last 24, 48 hours. It's been a little bit.
Something like that.
I just
No.
said that we didn't know if we could trust him yet. But okay.
Roll deception.
No, we're fucking lost.
Can I inspire Torin with my titty?
What?
God.
Is that how this works now?
No, absolutely not.
The
Aw.
feminine wiles.
only with Vivian's titty?
No titty
Because
inspiring
Vivian
right now.
has
Torin's
such fat
girlfriends?
Can Oriana also roll deception since she's actually with me doing
Yeah,
this?
I'm lying too, so.
But you're the one who's telling the lie right now.
I'll use my inspiration to reroll then.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, if my titty inspires you, I could give you bardic inspiration.
Now, can you do that like right now, or is that not possible to do?
But
right
the
now?
problem is, if you show him your titty, not only will Torin be inspired, but the guard will also be inspired and be able to make a good check against Torin's deception.
Could I show the guard my titty
And
and
distract
distract him and give Torin advantage on the roll?
What is wrong with all of you?
You could give.
Why are we always flashing titty in this campaign?
Look, Val,
Yeah,
if
I
you're willing
like
to
it.
make like the NPCs so horny they're dumb, we're gonna use that.
Eunice doesn't flash.
Come on,
titty.
it's funny.
Should Torn start flashing his dick now? Is that what I'm getting from this?
No, Torin needs to
No.
flash his titty.
I mean, technically you already are kind of flashing your titty, but
Yeah.
find a way to like peel off your scales and flash your nipples, then it'll mean something.
What, like the top layer of his skin?
Yeah.
I guess he
Does
could,
he have
but
nipples under there?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have nipples.
Yeah,
He's lizard person.
I don't know, but they're still part mammalian. Would you say like a lizard mom like still feeds like the baby milk, or they like
I'd
drink
say
blood
so.
and chew on meat?
Ooh.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Maybe he does have nipples underneath there. And... Oh my god, did we just crack this code?
Yes.
So does he have like a layer of skin, like a layer of like harder scaled skin over where his nipples should be, and he can tear that away, and he's got nipples?
I
Yeah.
mean, if you say that he does, Andrew.
My
Are
entire
you
world is
giving him
blown.
nipples?
Huh?
Are you giving him nipples?
What
Should
if
I?
Torin doesn't
Would I be too
even-
powerful?
Would he use them for good?
I mean, he tries.
Torin doesn't even know he has nipples though right now. Vivian will peel back one of the scales and be like, "Hey, you got a nipple."
Let's check the other side.
Yep. Two nipple. Two nipple.
Fascinating. You think if maybe I like snipped it off, it would grow back like a lizard?
No.
No!
Nipples grow back anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nipples grow back?
Yeah.
Not all the time.
I mean, if you sew the wound closed, they won't, but...
Oh, ow, damn, really?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Nipples are weird.
They are.
Okay, so can I have bardic inspiration for this? Is that possible?
Just re-roll the deception check straight.
Okay. Ah, yes, that's so much better.
Hang on. This is the water cult, right? And they don't like the air cult, right?
No.
They're not fond of them, but they're not like,
Straight up
you know, like,
enemies.
yeah.
So flashing around an air cult head probably is not going to help.
Do-do-do-do.
Alright. Well, you don't have... I'll just give this to you. But, while you don't have, like, you know, like, a straight-up, like, fucking Earth cultist head, you do have the masks.
The masks.
Yeah, remember you got, like...
Yeah, we have a
masks?
bunch of we have a bunch of Earth cult stuff, don't we?
Yeah, you can lie and say that you, like, killed a couple of Earth cultists to, like, prove yourself, and then I'll give you advantage on the deception check.
Oh, okay.
Well,
In that case, after saying we just said that they've kind of been lost a little bit, Torin, he kind of lifts up a finger and says, however, there is one thing that you might be interested in. You were kind of weary, but... And he turns around and who has our bag of holding right now, Val?
I did.
I had
Mm-hmm.
some Earth Cult stuff in my personal inventory. I think I had one of the
Yeah.
stone masks and one of the higher up ones.
Oh.
I had it written down somewhere.
Oh,
No, where that
okay.
piece of paper is.
This is why I just write in notes on my computer.
Yeah, I have one of the stone masks, 2 gold masks, and one of their robes in my inventory.
The fuck is the gold mask, Val?
It's it's also a mask from like an Earth cultist, but since it's like gold and shiny, person was of a higher standing.
Oh, okay. Torin flips around, turns to Oriana, and kind of reaches out his hand. And he says, "Hand me that gold mask."
Oriana, reaches in, hands him one of the golden masks.
He holds it up and says, fairly confidently, "We've been killing these people. You know."
Roll deception with advantage.
With advantage. What exactly does advantage do, Val?
It rolls like 2 times for you and then takes the higher one.
Really?
Mhm.
Watch me get like a 2 still. Oh, that's better.
Oh, yep.
Okay, yeah, as soon as you pull out the mask and like explain yourself, he like sort of like says, he still looks maybe like a little like wary of you, but he opens the gate and like lets you pass through.
Thank you. Sorry for the trouble.
Yeah, and then you can all go inside.
We can scuttle on inside.
Yeah.
Dia calls him a douchebag as she passes.
What'd you say?
Lovely day, sir!
That's what I thought. Stop.
Dickhead.
What was it?
What?
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 Huh?
What?
Huh?
What are you two butting about? Windy out here.
Hey, get back in there.
What?
Get back in there. Hey, get back in there. Who just darted off into the darkness?
Nobody?
God damn. Okay.
God.
Who
Okay.
just started off? Our animals are outside.
They're fine. They're chilling.
What?
They're playing
Yeah, you
cards.
know. Evil chickens, not allowed.
No.
Racist.
What?
What?
She's on the phone.
Oh.
I will in a minute. Sure. Anyway. What were you gonna do to us in here that we couldn't take a step outside around the corner?
Don't say it like that. I have to read things that go in order.
I don't trust you, Val.
The gate opens to a 30-foot passage leading east. A porculus blocks, I don't know what the fuck that word means, blocks the far end of the passage, but you can see the castle yard on the other side. A narrow slit in the southern wall of the passage provides defenders a way to fire on intruders who get this far.
Was the word portcullis?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do I do here?
I'm torn now.
Oh.
Stop trying to fuse with me. Listen, we neither of us know the dance, and we don't have Patara earrings. We can't do this.
Freaking Eunice knows the dance.
Well, I don't know the dance, and I'm scared.
She'll teach you.
What area is this? This area. Okay.
They'll combine to become Yornus.
So then, from area.
Listen, Jaw Torn.
2 from 2K and 2 from. Okay. Let me scoot these guys. Nope, that's the map. Okay, I can't exactly put them with you guys because there's so many of you there. But
Oriana, if we fuse together, would our name be Orianus?
I guess so.
Why are there assholes?
If they touch our pets, they'll be dead assholes. It's fine.
Yeah, the chicken will kill them.
Oh well, that's true actually. The chicken rolls only nat 20s.
evil chickens have advantages. Okay, so after you're let in, these 4 guards come up and they're here. They're here to like escort you guys in. And where's the big guy?
I touch Biscuit.
I love him.
Biscuit. Biscuit, Val loves you.
Aw.
He eats his food, he crunch.
Crouching boy. Okay, and they all like escort you inside.
So, Sholar sent you, right? What exactly do you need here?
A boat.
So what else is
Or-
there, Val?
What do you mean, what else?
Oh, well, the place, like you described a portcullis and stuff like that.
Yes.
What else can we see? Can you tell me one more time?
That's it, because you guys are just, like, in the passageway now. Like,
Ah.
so you guys have to, like, tell them, like, you know, they know, like, the reason, like, why you're here, but not, like, what you're to do here.
Oh, okay, I kind of got an idea.
What if we say we have some information about the Earth cult that we need to dispatch to the higher-ups?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, sure, you could say that.
Well,
I don't like how you said that.
I mean, that's not technically that much of a lie, but whatever.
What the fuck
What?
was that?
That was Johnny.
At least he's not
What?
screaming, fuck you, hold my ears while you fuck me in the ass.
What is happening?
Is he okay?
No.
No.
Also, my life is happening. Welcome.
That's just what it is.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
In that case, yeah, the only thing I can think of a couple things to do, but am I only gonna get like one chance, Val?
I mean, if you fuck up that badly, I'll, like, warn you.
Okay. And well, let's see then. In that case, Torin's still holding the golden mask and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he holds it up to the people, and he holds it up to the people in front of him, and he what the fuck is that dude's name again? The person that we killed?
Sholar.
And- Shalar. And what's his last name?
Just say Sholar.
Yeah, just say
Sholar.
that.
Sholar. He holds up the mask and he basically just says, we ended up killing these kind of looks at the mask and he looks back at the people, Earth folk, I suppose. And we met Sholar, who took quite a lot of interest in the fact we had, and after some dealings, he gave us this map. He gave us this map to come here. I think he very much wants us to help your cause.
Roll me deception.
Okay. Do I have advantage or just normal?
Well, they already know that you, like, yeah, you can roll advantage.
Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing good.
They shrink because I fucked up.
They're small.
Two of the guys just like,
Well,
oh,
you
they're not that
can
much.
shrink the tokens, you should shrink me.
I didn't even know I could do that, honestly. I don't know.
Two of the guys think we're less of a threat, so they shrink.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I fucking did that. That was just like a miracle, I guess. I can make you go upside down, though.
I need to be shrunken.
Shrunken head.
You're a shrunken head.
How so?
Your head is shrunken.
No. I've heard people say my head's big.
You do have a big head. Big face.
Ah.
A bigger head to love.
It's true.
Where the fuck is Eunice?
I was there.
But where'd you go?
Are you under
Oh.
Torin?
I was behind Torin this whole time. Somebody moved Thea on top of me.
No, you're under Torin.
No, I'm right next to Torin.
No, you're not. Not on my screen.
Well, your screen's fucking wrong.
Yeah, the screen's incorrect because I can actually see Eunice just fine.
Hmm.
Oh, what?
Goodbye, Torin.
Torrent
But,
throws himself in the arms of one of the thugs. Take me.
The thug is into it.
Absolutely.
The thug's like, ooh, wow.
The thug immediately grabs Torrin's butt.
Torrent screams.
And then he says, "I'd grab your nipple, but you don't have one."
What's up with that anyway?
Actually, I
Do I gotta like suck it out?
Got a what?
Suck it out?
Val, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So.
No, I have to go and do some dishes, so can we end the recording right here, and then when I come back, we'll, like, start it
Yeah.
up forever?
I am very tired myself, so I don't know if we'll actually continue if we stop here. 'Cause
Do you want, Val? Do you want to just like get some actual sleep, and we'll do this? And we'll do this like. I might not be able to do it tomorrow, but I can Sunday.
why can't you do it tomorrow?
I have I don't only have blood. I'm going to the movies tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, I'm ending the recording now.
Eh.
goodbye.